Respected chief guest of the day, Mr. Abraham Biswalji, political scientist, essayist, and educationist. Esteemed dignitaries, Honorable Principal Sir, Registrar Sir, Deans, heads of the departments, faculty members, non-teaching staff, alumni, invited guests, and well-wishers, especially my dear, beautiful, and wonderful students of CTUAP. A very warm and heartfelt welcome to all our present here on the momentous occasion as we come together to celebrate the 7th Foundation Day of Federal University of Andhra Pradesh. A young and aspiring institution with a deep sense of purpose and commitment towards empowering the tribal communities and contributing for the national development. Today marks not just the passing of another year, but a proud moment of how far we have come since the inception of this university. Established with a vision to promote higher education and to promote tribal education and research and cultural heritage among tribal populations. CTUAP stands today as a symbol of inclusive growth, academic excellence, and social transformation. It gives me immense pleasure and a deep sense of pride to extend a warm and hearty welcome to each one of you on this momentous occasion, the 7th Foundation Day of Central Tribal University of Andhra Pradesh. Today is not just a celebration of passage of time, but a commemoration of the vision, education, timeless effort that have shaped this university with a beacon of hope, learning, and empowerment, especially for the tribal communities of our state and nation. Since its inception in 2019, our university has been committed to fostering inclusive education, research, and cultural resurgence in tribal regions. Over the past 70 years, CTUAP has steadily grown in stature and strength, nurturing endowments, achieving tribal knowledge systems, and contributing meaningfully to the nation building. As we gather here today, let us remember and honor all those who laid the foundation of this noble institution and continue to guide its journey with wisdom and purpose. On behalf of the organizing committee and the entire CTUAP fraternity, I once again extend the warm welcome to all the distinguished guests and participants. Your gracious presence makes this occasion very memorable and truly special. Let us come together to celebrate the achievements of the past, reflect on our journey, and renew our commitment to a brighter, more inclusive future. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, university has conceptualized and finalized its collegiate, which was duly approved by Executive Council and Board of the University. Ready to use now. Maharashtra State for this university. So,
Vice Chancellor, to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Abhinav Vishwan, political scientist, essayist, and education.
In front of
Now we are requesting Dr. Bondu sir, Dean Student L5 Coordinator, to felicitate the Dr. T. Srinivasan sir, Vice Chancellor. We request Dr. Andhra sir, Department of Science, to kindly felicitate Professor Jitendra Mohan Mishra sir, Minister.
One side.
Now we are requesting Dr. Venkateshwar sir, Department of English, to kindly felicitate the Professor Sharat Chandra Babu sir. Finally, we are requesting Professor Jitendra Mohan Mishra sir, Register, to felicitate the Dr. Bondu sir, Dean Student Welfare Coordinator. Thank you all for this wonderful exchange of gratitude and honor. Now we are requesting Professor Jitendra Mohan Mishra sir, Register, Central Tribal University of Andhra Pradesh, to deliver the felicitation address.
Respected Professor T. Srinivasan, Executive Vice Chancellor of Central University, the Chief Guest on this occasion of the University Congress MBA, Professor Abhinav Vishwan, Professor Sharat Chandra Babu, the Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and Director Research, Dr. Bondu Koteya, Dean Student of Welfare and Coordinator of this program, the Control of Examination, Professor Sinde, and Chief Librarian, Dr. Shankar Reddy Pule, my esteemed colleagues, heads of departments, colleagues from non-teaching and teaching, administrative officers, students of this very prestigious university. On the outset, I congratulate all of you and greet you on this University Foundation Day, Excellent University Foundation Day. The university, like any other central university, was started with a special act of parliament in the year 2019. In this month of August date of 5, the university came into existence. We have Dr. NBS Suryanarayana, who is associated with this university from the day one. He would tell the story from when this university started here at Vijayanagara. But people in our country also know a story before creation of this university, when the DPR, Detailed Project Report, was getting shaped in the IQAC section and DC Secretariat of Indira Gandhi National Tribal University. I had a good fortune to see, witness preparation of the DPR, and I could see that very departments have been proposed to begin with Central University of this kind in this part of the country. The story starts from there. The first Vice Chancellor was an eminent academician and member of NEP who had earlier experience of shaping yet another and the first tribal university of the country was given charge, and he had a successful tenure of the first Vice Chancellorship, who just retired on 14th June. We remember his contribution, his passion, his dedication, and the guideline that he has set before us, put forward for all of us to march ahead. There are the first batch of faculty who joined this university, who had their interview throughout in August, September,
November.
December, sir.
no, interview was in
The month of December.
Okay, so the interviews were conducted December, and then the first batch of faculty joined this university in August 2022.
Oh, December.
December 2022. At the beginning of 23, the university became vibrant. Young minds joined with young aspirations, young thoughts, young spirit to shoulder the growth of the university. And then there was a recruitment of non-teaching staff, and the 12 non-teaching staff joined this university in various capacities, from the assistant registrar to the UDC, MDC, and so on. We are poised with a great hope for the future. All of us who joined as a teacher in this university had previous experience of working in different other universities too. And we have seen and we understand that a university is not the building. The university is also not the administration. The heart of the university lies in its students, the student community. To help students, to guide students, and to take them to a better height becomes the responsibility, foremost responsibility of the teachers. To support teachers in delivering their best, the co-teaching or administrative staff are appointed. Their vision, their aim is to support the teaching staff to provide, to deliver their best. All these things in the university is conducted with the supervision of the Vice Chancellor, who is considered to be the key person in policy making, execution, and setting new standards for the university to achieve. The Vice Chancellor is also guided by various other bodies, academic council, executive council, the court, who all also supervise and guide university's growth in contributing to the welfare of everyone in the university. We have started it well, but then we have miles to go. When I ponder over and think that what best as a teacher we can do for this university, I think I remember few professors in my life. I would not name them, but then I would list out their characteristics, which would be an example for all of us to emulate. The departments are known for the professors it has got. You remember any department in your knowledge across the country or across the globe, those departments should be known by the professor who heads the department or who leads the department or whose work is known across. So these professors don't lead just by their positions. Professors lead by their dedication, by their tapasya, by their sacrifice. It is through a continuous toil in the laboratory, continuous hard work of delivering the best in the classrooms, doing a dedication, doing a tapasya in the library, that they save themselves. They furnish themselves, they sharpen themselves, and become a live example for a student community and everyone around us to follow them. As teachers, we have that expectations from all across. And as such teachers, we would lead this university ahead. Then there is also a responsibility of administrative staff. As I said, it is the student for whom the teachers are appointed, and it is for the teachers for whom the administrative staffs are created and supported. So administrative staff has a significant role to play. Administrative staff must think retrospect that it is not the power that defines you as a person, but it is the efficiency that should define you as a part of the administration. Let every administrative staff understand and introspect how many files I clear in a day, how I contribute to the welfare of the university, how I check corruptions, and how I ensure that there is a transparency in every decision that we take. If administrative staff consider this to be their mantra for the work in the university, they truly contribute to the success of the university. And then the student community, your students, you are here for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and at times more than that. If the student community who spend their time in the university just to earn a degree or to pass the time for which they are here, the university becomes probably just as an amusement park or something. But if the university you expect to contribute to something for your career, then your tapasya is also essential for the growth of yourself and for the university. Let your warmth be felt in the library of the university. Let your dynamism be displayed on the corridors of the university. Let your erudite scholarship is exemplified in the classrooms where a teacher comes and teaches you. Let your success story becomes a model for your friends, juniors to follow you in the days, months and years to come. Students also create history for the university. When all stakeholders of the university are vibrant, all stakeholders aspire for a new life, aspire for new beginning, aspire for achieving something, university becomes a fantastic place for living, learning and enjoying. We are here on 7th Foundation Day of the University, and I think how I will be part of this university when I share such experiences, feelings with all of you. I also take these feelings and experiences for myself, that what best I can do based on whatever limitations I may have from different fronts. It's a great day, and let us take a hope for ourselves to build this university and make this university a great learning center in the country and in the entire world. I thank Dr. Vandukotaya to have taken initiative of organizing these activities, and I thank all of you who have come here, taken the time to be part of this celebration for this university foundation. Thank you one and all.
Thank you. The support continues while our university's journey. Now we are requesting Commissioner Sharat Chandra Rao, Sir, Dean, School of Humanity and Social Science, to deliver the felicitation address.
Good morning. Good morning. The respected chief guest of today's function, Professor Abhiram Mishra, is a very eminent political scientist from Odisha, and officiating Vice Chancellor, Professor Srinivasan, and officiating research, Professor Ethan Mishra, and today's event coordinator and Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Vandukotaya, and the Control of Examinations, Professor Shindeji, and Librarian Shankar, the rest of the departments, faculty members, and my dear students. Say warm greetings to all of you for the 7th Foundation Day. As a central university with a focused mandate, CTUAP is more than an academic institution. We are a catalyst for the social change, creating opportunities for resilient yet underserved communities. So our work aligns with the vision of our just and equitable India. I think a few days ago I have already mentioned the quality of education and the gross enrollment ratio, to how to improve the gross enrollment ratio to the higher education particularly. So quality education is the foundation for transformation. The gross enrollment ratio for the 10 years back is about 23%. Now reached about 28%, 28-29% now, and the target of 50% by 20 national education policy. That is the main important aim of the education policy, NEP 2020. So this is one of the mandate and India's ambition to become a global knowledge hub. So achieving this will require institutions like ours to be accessible, forward-looking and inclusive. So education must also lead the entrepreneurship. Just when you look into the universities, just not producing a certificate holders. So you have to produce entrepreneurs. That is the main role of the university, just not producing the job seekers, so opportunity to create them. So our goal should be to inspire job creators, inventors, and the community leaders. Entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business, so it is about solving problems, driving impact, and uplifting the others. So university's main role is we have to create a job creator, we produce a job creators, not the certificate holder. So this is the main aim of our university. And just few days ago, I just read the some small article. Just I will say 1 or 2 minutes. That is from the Dr. Roman Saini. It's from the Jaipur. He's a young guy, and at the age of 16, he cracked the AIDS examination and completed the doctoral degree and joined as a junior resident in the AIDS. But he is not satisfied with this job. Again, he cleared the IAS examination and then joined as a IAS officer in one of the state. So after doing this job after 1 year, 2 years, again he thought that this is not sufficient. You want to move further. Then he is a co-founder of the Unacademy and supporting a lot of education videos, etc. Throughout India. And now he is one of the owner of 25,000 crores company. See the challenges. So he's goals. You have to make the goals, different types of goals. Similarly, you can see our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is one of the is a remarkable scientific achievements and inspiring leadership. He is supposed to become a leading aerospace engineer and played a pivotal role in India's space. He is a missile man. He is starting from is a poor family and maybe takes the served as a 11th president of India. It's a different. You have to set a goal. So not anything is not impossible. So his journey shows that success is not a single achievement. So, but a series of bold, purposeful steps is involved in that. So, yeah, similarly, we are suggesting you to make a different types of goals. And if you fail in one goal, you can go to the second one and try to reach it, that one. So, to every young minds here, dream big and take risk and be the change. And be inspired, be fearless, and be a change maker. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Your address was filled with wisdom and wit. Your thoughts remind us the power of education and values that shape our university. It's now time to introduce our chief guest. We are inviting Dr. Prabhat Chatterjee, Ma'am, Department of Sociology, to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Abhiram Biswal, sir. Good morning, all respected dignitaries. Good morning, one and all. It's my pleasure to introduce our today's esteemed guest, Dr. Abhiram Biswal, sir. He is a distinguished political scientist, educationist, essayist, and editor, public, intellectual scholar, and orator. With a remarkable academic career, Dr. Biswal, sir, was a university topper in both MA and BA, and gold medals for his outstanding achievements. He has had a prolific teaching career, serving as the head of the Department of Political Science at BJB Autonomous College, Bhubaneswar, and also teaching at several other prestigious institutions like Utkal University and JEE. Dr. Biswal is a prolific writer with essays published in prominent Korean newspapers such as Samvad, Samaja, and Dhavitri. He has also showcased his exceptional debating skills beating the Chancellor's Cup for standing first in the university debate competition. As a session editor and resource person, Dr. Vishwal Sir has been invited by academic and intellectual bodies and media outlets to share his expertise. He has also edited notable publications including Rethinking Indian Culture and the Paika Rebellion. We are honored to have Dr. Vishwal Sir with this small introduction. I welcome you, sir. Now, I'm inviting Chief Guest Mr. Abraham Vishwal Sir to address the gathering.
Namaskar and very good morning to one and all. President of this occasion, respected Vice Chancellor, Professor K. Srinivasan, Registrar of this University, Professor Mishra, Dean School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and also Director of Research, Professor Babu, PSW and Coordinator of this Foundation Day occasion, Dr. Guntur Koyal, respected faculties, administrative officers, dear students, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the university for having extended me an invitation to be part of such an important occasion, which is like the second birthday of everybody associated with this institution. So happy birthday to one and all. So such an occasion is both an occasion for celebration and introspection. So about that, wonderful three speeches have been made by Registrar of Mishra and Professor Dr. Babu. And that has made my task both easier and more difficult. Such occasions remind one of 2nd October and also the Rajghat rituals. So many years back, when Nehru was the Prime Minister and Shastri was a minister in his cabinet, both of them had gone to the Rajghat for paying homage to the father of the nation. Mr. Nehru was very fond of Mr. Shastri. They were very friendly, and Mr. Nehru was very fond of cracking jokes with Shastri. He told Shastri that I am told today is also your birthday. So how come Gandhi's birthday and your birthday they fall on the same date? So although diminutive in size and very sober and modest, Shastri said that today is also your birthday because birthday of the father of the nation is also the birthday of the day. So that is why I wish you all happy birthday. This is your second birthday. Also, as an invited speaker, my birthday. Higher education is about scholarship, citizenship, and apprenticeship. These days we speak a lot and hear a lot about going digital, going spiritual, and going verbal. These are all wonderful ideas, but as respected Registrar Professor Mishra said, we have to combine ideas with action idea must be actionable. So after listening to the fabulous university anthem, what in Korea we call Kula Sangita, I have not much to say. If I have understood the enlightenment of that, started with Juba to Mark, paying respect to the mother. And these days, our Honorable President is starting her address with Juba and Namaskar. And also, there was a mention of university many Eduard Vishwavidyalaya. These days, universities are more of multi-universities. And if universities are not act as multi-universities, it will be criticized that we have made universities to keep our roads safe. That is a very cruel and extreme statement, but that has some root in that. And the university is also the alma mater, second mother, the nursing mother. So we must do if we are in the university, a lot for the university, and if we are out of the university, we must pay back. As per one estimate, students and youth below the age of 35, they constitute about 65% of the population of the country. So if they become directionless, then the country shall also become directionless. As Professor Babu said, everybody should aim big, aim high, because if you shoot the arrow at the moon, at least it will land on the tree top. This university is, needless to say, Central Tribal University of Andhra Pradesh. Tribals are a vibrant and sizable demographic dividend of the country as per the last census that counted 14 years back. They constitute about 8.6% of the country's population. By now, it must have increased. And in Andhra Pradesh, in 2011, as I learned from the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the percentage stood at around 22%. And number-wise, the tribals of India, they come to about 10 crores, 10 and 11. So it is a figure of 2011. By now, many things must have changed. Some of the great tribal icons of India, whom I know are very restricted, limited knowledge of Andhra Pradesh. So I shall not enter into that domain to expose my ignorance. But some of the great tribal icons are the Samunda, whose picture was also incorporated in the university anthem. Bhima Bhoi, who belongs to Islam, who was a tribal, who was a saint, who was a great poet, who was visually challenged. And in our last address to the nation, President Murmu quoted a statement from Bhima Bhoi. And that in India is like this, no Jivan Pache, Narke Parikau Javatal Bharati. I won't mind getting condemned to the hell if that can be redeemed the fate of this hour. And these words of Mumbai also add up to the words of the United States. And there was another great tribal icon. He was Jagal Singh Munda, a member of the Constituent Assembly, one time copy captain and also a product. So nobody could think that just because the person is driver, his quality standards should be under economic standard. The present president, Her Excellency Draupadi Murmu, also belongs to the tribal community. He is a man who, so far the so-called made great against America, has got no man at the leader. Whereas in India we have got Prime Minister who is a man, two presidents, one was a man, one was the incumbent one. Just to stop debating about all of this. It's a lot about the magic of Indian Constitution and the wonders of our democracy. Who doesn't know that when Dr. Manmohan Singh was administered the oath of office, Dr. Manmohan Singh, denomination wise was received. He was administered the oath of office by Dr. Kalam, whose case was included by Dr. Babu. Dr. Kalam was a Muslim. The choice of Dr. Manmohan Singh as the Prime Minister was the choice of Srimati Sonia Gandhi, a Christian. And in that whole second ceremony, the last person to compliment and congratulate Dr. Manmohan Singh was known as Dan, a French statesman who brought to the United States. So it is possible only because of the Indian Constitution, only because of Indian democracy. So during the observation of the as the most sacred text of the country. This text was made possible by a constituent assembly which had many members and 15 women members. So far as I know, 2 were from Andhra. Outstanding, outstanding, and one was Buddha by the and the other was one by birth, the other by marriage. The only guiding man was from Kerala, Dr. Dani Kerala. She was the first girl from her country to wear upper dress. The broad theme of that give a spirit was relating to the Indian Constitution. So that day the guest lecture was delivered by Sir Aribarzani. So he was a traveling constitutional expert, one time Vice Chancellor of Cambridge University and also for some time Vice Chancellor of Ceylon University. And in that meeting in 1951 at Madras University, he almost wrote the obituary of the Indian Constitution. So he said that Indian constitutions are not last long. It is the same Jennings who was the advisor for constitution making in Malaysia, Nepal, and Pakistan. About whose constitutions he has said is the better. Again, the same Sir Ivor Jennings played a pioneering role in the making of the constitution of Sri Lanka, and that constitution did not survive during 6 years. But Indian constitution is a unified law and it is alive. And one should not use the word again. At one point, the name of Sir Ivor Jennings was suggested by some from India to adorn the chairmanship of the Indian constitutions drafting committee. It was almost final. But during the freedom struggle days, the final veto was chance. I have more or less drafted a similar type of book about Indian constitution. The great political scientists Thomas Ginsburg, Zachary Wilkins, and James Middleton made a study of the lifespan of 790 constitutions of the world from the period 1789 to 2006. So these were the findings, and the findings were given a book shape, and the name of the book was The Endurance of the National Constitutions, and that book got published in 2009. So actually the observations were startling and eye-opening. The first finding was that Out of the 729 constitutions of the world, five 18 constitutions have completely changed during 217 years. 82 have been scrapped or dropped. Only 192 have remained intact. India is one of those spectacular survivors. The average lifespan of constitutions all over the world is only 7 years. I will cut short my lecture. By the time the constitutions reach the age of 18, half of them die or fade out. Only 19% attain the age of 50. Even 7% fail to celebrate their second birthday. Needless to say, Indian Constitution has crossed more than 7 decades. So what are the reasons? There are three major reasons. One is the inclusive nature of Indian constitutions. The second is capacity of adaptability, capacity of accommodation or adaptability. And thirdly, Indian constitution is decisively systematized and popularly accepted. And it made the former subjects of a colony to citizens of a free country. So India is a model democracy by virtue of its constitution, which has universalized democracy all over the world and also broadened and deepened democracy in India. The Constitution of India is a reference point. It is a fundamental law of the land. And whenever there is a dialogue or discussion with dissenting forces even, it is said that all dialogues or discussions should be within the framework of the Constitution. Great functionaries of the country take oath in the name of the Constitution. It is more radical. The Constitution of India is humanitarian, and spirit of institutions are not mere structures of brick, cement, and mention that they are instituted the heart and soul made possible by stakeholders, including students, and taking clues from a foundational document called the Constitution of India. So on the seventh foundation of this great university, which is one of the three central tribal universities of India, it is again pertinent to revisit the Constitution and dedicate ourselves to the Constitution and constitutional values. So while introducing myself, it was said political scientist. At times, adjectives are the enemies of nouns. So it can be true that I'm a political scientist, but Constitution is a too serious and pious matter to be left alone to politics and political science. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Your insights will surely inspire aspirants to come. Now it's time to turn this formal function into the celebration.
Go. Okay. Oh, don't take. Oh, you don't need to take it. What? I don't know, boy. अबे मैं क्यों लेके आई? तो लेके आना उनसे ले बात से उसको ले ले बोल दे देगा बाहर बाहर रखेंगे वो सारे निकालना एक कोई नहीं निकल
That was my friend performance. Now we are calling the ancestor from BSc Party. So vibrant. Ashish and it just dance. Now it's time for a fantastic and energetic group dance by Jampana and team.
అన్న వేరే లెవెల్.
South India, North India, East and West and India మనకి ఒక్కటే ఇండియా.
Now let's take the moment of watch the foundation day video. our brilliant students. We are inviting Dr. Divya, Assistant Professor, Department of Sociology, to read the names of the winners honored during the prize distribution ceremony.
Thank you all. The most awaited winners name and awards is going to announce now. There was competition for the faculty members as well as the staff members and the students. Yeah, we start with the students winners list for the combination of treasure hunt. So the treasure hunt winners team Uddangi Bhubaneswar, and I invite all the team members of Uddangi Bhubaneswar, Prila Srinu, Daya, and Aranya, Sri Surya. All of you please join in this day and collect the certificate. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. T. Srinivasan Sir, to distribute the certificate for all the winners. I request the Chief Guest to join with this occasion. Please get ready the next team, that is Sundari Mani and team.
Untu sir.
Please get ready the next team, Sundari Mani.
Sir, akan tunjuk kan? Oh, betul.
ఇంకోటి ఇవ్వండి సార్.
అందరూ గ్రూప్ ఫోటో పట్టుకోండి, ఫోటో తీస్తాం ఒక్కొక్కటి ఫాస్ట్గా
విసిరండి ఇలా. నెక్స్ట్ రెడీ చేయండి
సార్. పట్టుకోండి ఒకసారి. అందరికి ఇచ్చావా? ఓకే, రైట్. సేమ్ హైట్ కూర్చోండి. దిస్ సైడ్.
Next, I would like to welcome our honorable registrar sir, Mr. the treasure hunt winners, Sundari Mani and team. Please come forward, Sundari Mani and team. Mati Kalyan, Rohit Kumar, Kalyan, Jyoti, Chandni, Soumya, Priyadarshini. All of you please come to the stage. Anshita, Priyadarshini, Isha, Sandhya.
Master.
రైట్ సైడ్
Come.
Next, elocution. Please get ready.
సార్. ఇవాళ మీరు సర్టిఫికేట్స్
అక్కడే ఉన్నాడు రెడీగా.
మా ముందుకు రావాలి మీరు.
ఇటు సైడ్ వచ్చి. Come this side.
పిక్కల మంచి ఆ పిల్లలకి స్పేస్ ఇవ్వాలి. సార్ మీరు వేసుకోండి.
వన్ ఫోటో.
నిల్చండి
సార్.
ఇప్పుడు
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. The next competition is electrocution. The first prize goes to Anshana Kumari. The second prize goes to Pilli Varakumar. I request Professor Chandra Babu sir on stage. Anshana Kumari and Pilli Varakumar. The first prize electrocution goes to Anshana Kumari and the second prize goes to Pilli Varakumar.
Where is Varakumar? Varakumar ekkada? Aleda.
The next competition is short video making. Yes, I request the chief sir, Mr. Raya Mujosa, please distribute the certificate for short video making. Pranita Sahu, Department of Chemistry, first prize goes to Ms. Pranita Sahu. The second prize goes to Santimela David, Department of Private Studies. Short video making competition. The second prize goes to Santimela David.
David, photo, certificate photo.
Short video making. The third prize goes to Valarapu Naveen. Valarapu Naveen, Department of Private Studies.
I mean, photo.
Yes, the next is winners list of faculty members. I request our respected controller of examination. Sir, please come to the stage.
అరే నాకు ఫోటోలు అవుతారు నువ్వు తీస్తావా
Yes, I request the musical chair winners, Mr. Manish Kumar, the staff of CTUAP, Mr. L. Srinivasa Rao. Yes, please come to the stage. And Mr. Satyaramu Karaka. Yes, musical chair. First prize goes to Mr. Manish Kumar. Second prize goes to Mr. L. Srinivasa Rao. And third prize goes to Mr. Satyaramu Karaka. Next is singing competition. Thank you, sir. Next is singing competition. Yes.
మనకి పక్షులు మనకి లాస్ట్ కదా
Next is singing competition. The first prize goes to Dr. M.B.S. Suryanarayana sir.
कहाँ जा रहा है फोन दे जा रहा मेरा हाँ
Yes. I request the chief guest and
मेरा भाई
yes, the second prize goes to Professor Jinendra Mohan Mishra and request the chief guest.
Let's say this is my first singing competition in my life.
Thank you, sir. The next third prize goes to Mr. Satyaramu Karana. And there is another list of singers. Ms. Sumalata. Yes, please come to the stage. Ms. Sumalata, Dr. Kadala Kishore, and Dr. Zulf Patel.
Praveen.
He sings and dances simultaneously.
Next is the most time-tested item, that is Pagova. Yes, I invite around to attend to appreciate all the team of Pagova, the champion Dr. Bandukotaya. First let's go to the team of Dr. Bandukotaya, Dr. M.E.S. Suryanarayana sir, and Mr. Satyarao Parada, Mr. L. Srinivas Rao, Mr. G. Venkatesh and Dr. B. Narayana. I request all the first place winners, please come to the stage.
Praveen.
మూడు మెడల్స్ వచ్చింది ఎక్కువ చేసేస్తారు లాగేస్తుంది
Is the second prize of the Pagova goes to Dr. invite Mr. Vasu and Mr. Vinay Kumar.
Send my
లైట్ పెట్టు టీషర్ట్ ఒకటి మాకు తక్కువ పెట్టుకుంటాం నువ్వు చేపడే
Student